Hello and welcome everyone. Today we're going to be playing Jeskai Control. So Jeskai Control is actually the deck that got me back into playing, um, Magic on Magic Online. It's a deck I really enjoy and uh, really enjoyed playing about a year ago. Unfortunately, the deck has just kind of felt a lot worse since then. But I figured it is a deck that's very popular and a lot of people play it, so I should try it out. Um, So this version is playing 4 Path, 4 Bolts, 3 Helix, 1 Electrolyze, Wrath of God, and Supreme Verdict. The reason for the split here is the fact that against humans, if they have Meddling Mage, it's 1 more card they have to name. And as you can see already, we have a lot of different cards for removal that they have to choose from. And then as far as our draw spell, we have Serum Visions, search for this concept for card selection, and then Sphinx's Rev to gain us some life and draw some cards. Really good late game kind of punch. And then we have for our counter spells 3 Logic Knots, 2 Cryptic Commands, 1 Negate, and a Spell Snare. Of course, we have an extra Negate in the sideboard with 2 Dispels, but I like the 1 main. And then our creatures or our planeswalkers for our win conditions are 1 Vendalion Click, 4 Snapcasters, of course, and 1 Jace and 2 Teferi. I still like the 1 Jace the Mind Sculptor. He's not great, but sometimes you just want a Jace more than you want a Teferi. Sideboard, we have Blessed Alliance for against Bogles and Infect and stuff like that. Stuff where you don't really want to target their creature, but you want to get it off the board. Celestial Purge for against Mardu Pyromancer, Hauled One decks like that. Grixis Death Shadow, but also for Blood Moon and stuff like that. Time of the Reinforcement for against Burn. Elspeth, just a really powerful win condition and a pretty quick win condition. Crumble to Dust for Tron and Infect and other decks like that with troublesome creatures. Then we have again the Negate and 2 more Dispels. 2 Damping Sphere to slow down Tron and Storm. Crumble to Dust is usually too late against it on its own, so we need something like Damping Sphere to get there a little sooner. And then an Izzet Staticaster against tokens or against other decks that with 1 toughness creatures. Counterflux, hard counter for stuff like Storm, but also can just be a counter spell against other control decks. And that's Supreme Verdict, and then an Engineer Explosive as 2 more removal spells in the sideboard. So with that being said, guys, we're going to go ahead and hop into our first match here. And I'll see you guys in just 1 second. Alright, here we are on the draw for match number 1 with Jeskai Control. We'll keep it. Playing against Jeff Hoogland. Oh god, is he playing Storm? Alright. Let's see. I want to conserve my life to as much as possible here. Alright, digging the ice. Kind of expected that to be the case. Well, that feels awkward. So, hopefully he won't be able to flip the thing next turn. And even if he does, he can still path it. Alright, well, he's probably going to flip it this turn. That's scary. No, okay. Yeah, we'll put it in the graveyard. Okay. Our lands here have been a little awkward since we decided to leave up red source to kill the Swift Spear on 1. We'll just path it. No, that one's, it's pretty good if they have another thing in the ice. Yep. Oh. I'm gonna get another land out of it, but no, we'll keep that one as well. Oh, just a bunch of phoenixes in their hand. That makes sense. Oh. Yes, transform it. Alright, well. Jeez. This is almost comedic. Alright, and we're going to the next game, it looks like. Alrighty, so is it Phoenix? Purges. Staticast doesn't really do it. Yeah, so I think we want just the 2 purges. I would say here, I don't know. This is a tough one. Maybe Jace is a little too slow. And maybe cut like a Wrath or something. No, Wrath's fine. I think we cut. Yeah, we'll cut Wrath. Yeah, unfortunately, actually, you know what? I think we need to cut Electrolyze. Because this Electrolyze kills the Phoenix, yeah, but this doesn't kill the thing in the ice. Fortunately, neither do these. So maybe we want Blessed Alliance. Let's run it back like this. Alright, this sends a mulligan. Just not enough lands to do anything. And we have 1 basic mountain. Just 1 land. Alright, well this one's better. Alright, Faithless Looting here on 1. Thing in the ice, and is it Charm? It's a little scary. Keep a 1 lander with a bunch of cantrips. Alright, we're going to Hallowed Fountain here. Alright, we're going to go Steam Vents and play Search for Escanta. Alrighty. There's a thing in the ice. Yeah, we don't really want to snapcast right now. We want action. Well, that would definitely be more action. Alright, well, it's probably going to flip on us and hit us this turn. It's going to feel pretty bad, but we will at least be able to get it off the board next turn. And alternatively, they may not find the land. And we might be okay. Alright, you didn't find the land. And we want another Hallowed Fountain. We'll put the land in the graveyard. And we'll Spring Verdict away the thing in the ice and pass. So that right there is why I want to keep in the Wraths, is because we only have Path to Exile is a good way of dealing with thing in the ice. Alright, Metamorphose. Yep, Faithless Looting. Get a feeling we're getting a Phoenix put in the yard. No. Okay. It's definitely weird. Helix. Yeah, we're gonna bin the Helix. Yes, transform, search for Escanta. Teferi. And uptake Teferi. Play the land for the turn. Untap and untap. Alright. Please hard cast a. Okay, nice. And. Oh, and that's it. Okay. Alright, well, we're going to start off 1-0. We'll catch you guys back here for round number 2 in just a moment. Alright, here we are on the draw for round number 2 with Jeskai Control. And we'll keep the sand, it seems reasonable. We got our colors, we got some removal spells. Alright, their Death Shadow is still awkward, but besides that, this isn't bad. Alright, Logic Knot's great, even if they are Death Shadow. Perhaps especially if they're Death Shadow, I guess. Ooh. Traverse Shadow? Alright, well here's an unfortunate awkward part where Lightning Bolt doesn't actually kill the Goyf, because there is not an instant in the graveyard yet. So I think we're going to unfortunately have to take a shot from it. I'll take 2 here. Go for Grimag, come on. Ooh, got him. Yep. Other thing is, this now means our Lightning Bolt kills the Tarmogoyf. Alright, Flood Strand. Bolt the Goyf. Now, it might have been better to leave up Vendilion Click just to try and see what they have in their hand. Right, Thought Scouring himself. Hit a Shadow and a Thoughtseize. Alright, another Path to Exile. So I think I'm going to draw a step. Click them. Since we don't have anything else going on. Yes, I will. Take an island. Nope. Really, not gonna play your land, huh? Interesting. So he's got one blue source up, so this is just... Yeah, alright, so I'll make us pay 1 for it. He won't even do that. Alright. Let's see. Alright. Going on to game 2. So the one thing nice was about playing against Jeff Hoogland and now playing against that guy is they... and it's something that Jeff Hoogland says a lot, and I agree with, is that a lot of people don't know when they're beat or don't want to give up. And our last two, Jeff and our other opponent, kind of knew when it was over. So... Considering these 9... My only problem is I'm not really sure what's worth taking out here. I don't know, it's taking a lot of burn spells. I'm not sure I want to take out just a bunch of burn spells. Maybe negate's better than 1 logic knot. Maybe we just want different types of counter spells. This is probably wrong, but let's try it. I don't know if this... I think this hand's okay. It's not great, it's a little slow, but I think we can keep it. Alright, well that's not a bad one to draw on turn 1. Thoughts got themselves on a turn here. Which means we're most likely looking at a Grimmack Angler or something next turn. Yeah. Okay, there's Bug Shadow. Yep. Path to Exile? Nope, Celestial Colonnade. Alright, well that's very awkward. Plus they probably just have the counter spell up. Right, so I mean, here seeing them shocked doesn't really give us any signs. They probably just shocked because of Death Shadows. My Goyf. Alright, let's Serum Visions. Bottom. Top, I guess. Play the land tapped and pass. We're in trouble. We're not having a very good hand. We probably should have kept to try and get a Supreme Verdict. Probably one of our best bets. Collective Brutality. That's fine. We got a lot of redundancy with 2 cryptic commands. Yep, alright, hit me for 7. I go to 8. Alright, let's go to 5. Probably a little dangerous, but alright, bottom her, bottom there. Path. Alright. Well, now we're gonna snap and try to block, otherwise we just die. Yeah. Move the blocks. Go to 2. And probably just die to a drain on Collective Brutality. Yep. Alright. I think that's fine. We just gotta keep a better hand. That hand was just way too slow. Alright, we'll keep it. The second hand has a path. The lands are a little awkward, but at least this field room can get turned into a island if we need it to. Yep, Thoughtseize take my path. Alright. Yeah, we're not looking too hot here. We're really hoping to draw something like Search for Escanta or something like that to kind of get us some card selection so we can try and get in a better spot here. Oh, really? Take Jace. Okay. That's interesting. But if they have a Stubborn Denial, they can counter a path and counter and protect their creature. Or they just have 2 Thoughtseize. Yay. Oh, shoot. Alright, this is what we're going to do. No, we're not going to take a chance. We're just going to path it. Oh, we should have done it during their upkeep, but whatever. We didn't bolt there in case they had Street Wraith. Yep, last hope's a thing. That shadow. Well, he's a 6/6. That feels like it's just wrong. Let's draw a card. Well, that's a pretty good one. And I want to do it now so they don't have any blue mana up. The nice thing here is all of our removals so far for their stuff's been exiling it. Alright, 2 disdainful strokes in the bin. Which I don't imagine they brought in any more than that. Well, they hit a Tasker, that's pretty lucky. You know what they say, better lucky than good, right? Let's see, so yeah, we could bolt Lily here to try and get her off the table, but Death Shadow. Oh, you're mad going there, okay. Well, then there are the days that we just draw all the lands. Or all the non-lands. Two cards in hand, so it's not super likely they have a counter spell, but it's possible. Go to 11. Alright, well here we're hoping for a bolt to end the game. Alright, well we got one more turn, I guess. Whoop. What do you get back with? There's no cards. Well, that was unfortunate, but I'll catch you guys for the next round in just a moment. Here we are back for round number 3, and we'll be on the play. Alright, this end's fine. We'll keep it. So we're going to lead on Celestial Colonnade here, and that way on turn 2 we can hold up Spell Snare, as well as play Serum Visions if we want to. Alternatively, a Thoughtseize here is going to make us feel real bad. But, yeah, that's probably going to take our Serum Visions here. But it's more the usual with discard spells. My spell snares, that means they have something for the next turn. That's a pretty good draw. Yeah, they're gonna take my logic knot anyway, probably. So I'm just gonna logic knot this. I mean, we could have let it go and just see what they take, but like once they know about the logic knot, they're just gonna throw something into it that they don't care about anyway. I mean, right there, they might have been on the read that we had it. All right, so certain visions. Let's do that. Play an island. Ah, we should have probably played the plane so we could have Helix up. Alright, well that's awkward, but so because we have a Jace, I kind of want to use our Bolt and our Helix next turn to get this off the table. And this way we can start beating down with Jace. This does unfortunately mean that we have to uptick Jace at first because the Treetop Village. And if they play something like Tracker here, we're in a pretty big amount of trouble. But I think Liliana is just going to be worse for us. Yeah, Tracker fetch land here is going to be pretty bad. Really, no land. And they could spend their whole turn just killing him, but I don't really want to lose him. No. Alright, draw step. Oh. Click him. Tarmogoyf, push, trophy. Well, Tarmogoyf's gonna be hard to beat. Oh boy. Well, we gave him a land. And you could crack this, push. Play Goyf. Yep. Alright, we're gonna probably lose our Jace. We're gonna lose our Jace for sure if we're doing this, but we really need to find something. Okay, so that's definitely something. Now we may not necessarily guarantee ourselves losing Jace, but we still probably are. Oh, they have trophy. That was silly. Yeah, they're just gonna trophy our Jace. Entombment's also kind of okay. Yeah, I think that's fine. I don't think we care about that. I think that's fine. Another Tarmogoyf? No, just cracking a clue. So they'll crack a clue, they'll push. Alright, now they can make it too big for us to kill. Yep. So one unknown. Imagine they disregard Jace with the intention of killing with Assassin's Trophy. Yeah, alright. So we're going to draw our Serum Visions. Because we want to play our Search for his Kanta again. With us both on top. Fetch him away. Grabbing Island. His Kanta. This might draw the Assassin's Trophy, which if it does, that's not the end of the world. And during the draw step, we're going to path the, or upkeep, we're going to path the Thales Tracker. What was put in the graveyard that made it a 5/6? Oh no, it's been a 5/6. I mean, we're pretty dead to manlands too, so that's another problem we're about to have. So maybe that Field Ruin wasn't actually a bad thing to shuffle away. Excuse me, sorry about that, guys. Yep, 6/7. Three unknown. Alright, we're on the next game here. Alright, so Purge, Alliance, Verdict, there. Maybe it's also not bad. Took out our burn spells. Just go away from that. We will play first. That sounds pretty okay. Although to note, the last blue land Sacred Foundry Field Ruin hand we lost with. So just to keep that in mind. I think we want another one. I already have one. Oh, well, I guess we do, because if they thought sees us. Oh, yeah, that was bad. Yeah, we should have kept it on top so we were able to fight around Thoughtseize better. Some visions. I don't think we want either of you. We'll see. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm undervaluing our burn spells. Goif. Yep. Well, Logic Knot is definitely the downside here. Ugh. Sorry about that. Don't know if you guys can hear me yawn or not, but I'm gonna take a hit from it. Get rid of that. Why'd I grab planes? That was terrible. Looking slightly less terrible now. But still, no reason to grab planes there. Alright. Alright, so we're just gonna prevent 3 damage here. Plus, hopefully, either he just won't have anything to play, or whatever we play, we can Logic Knot. And then untap, play Teferi. Yeah. We're gonna go blue-red land. Alright, Teferi. Hopefully he'll help us take over the game. Alright, well, there's the land. So hopefully here, kind of over something like Liliana here. Alright, well, trophy's annoying. Yep, 3/3 imp with trample. We're just gonna path it. Alright, well, this could be bad. Missile Vital Force here would be really bad. Oh, Carnage Tyrant. That is also very bad. That is not good. Alright, well, we'd probably just die unless we draw a board wipe next turn. Going to 4. Well, we can technically stay alive if we hit a Helix. But we can also still cast a Verdict or a Wrath. Come on, draw a Wrath. Nope. Alright, this game. Losing the Carnage Tyrant in Modern feels pretty bad. Alright, we'll be back for the 4th round. Alright, here we are back for round number 4 with Jeskai Control. We will be on the play. I mean, this hand could just be anything, so we'll keep it. Alright, burn. Well, that's a pretty good one to have on top. I think we just gotta take another hit here. That's a pretty good set of top decks there against burn. Alright. I guess I could hit them both on top. It must not be very good if they didn't have a spell to play at the end of the turn. Unless they're just holding up Spellcrack. Skullcrack, not Spellcrack. And draw me a land. What are they just holding up? I so do not get it. Yep, Borrowstorm's fine. We could have spell snared it, but yeah, we probably should have spell snared it just to spell snare it. Yeah, that was bad. I'll take the Boros Charm. Alright. Apparently deciding not to cast their Helix. Go 10. Yeah, we're gonna Helix him because we're getting pretty low on life here. So 1 card unknown in hand. I'm a little surprised they haven't tried to Helix me yet. There it is. Alright, let's go to the next game. Tells me they have just a bunch of lands. Alright, so getting that first one there is a big one. We got these 7. Let's maybe cut these 7 for these 7. Yeah. Actually, let's check out paths for these 2. I think because we're bringing in Purge, Purge is better removals than Path is. Yeah, let's try that. We'll be on the draw here. Alternatively, I guess we should have left more of our... Oh boy. I mean, okay. It's going to be a lot better if we had an untapped land on one that wasn't a shock land, like a basic island or something, but... Here we're hoping for like a lava spike or a bolt. We're hoping not to have a creature. Well, we hoped wrong. Alright. At least it's not like a goblin guy that's going to put a super large amount of pressure on us right from the start. Alright, land for turn. Nope. Alright, let's Serum Visions. Oh. It's a pretty good one. Play Glacial Tapped. Yep. I should have left up the Spell Snare, probably. Yeah. Yeah, let's see what we get. Alright, so I gotta discard to discard a Spell Snare or Serum Visions. Alright, we're gonna hope they declare both attacking again. Nice, okay. Do my top card, it's into the land. We're gonna have a basic mountain here. Again, doesn't matter, we can't cast either of them. Come on, opponent. Oh, it's deep in the tank here. Not sure what our opponent's doing here. So here I think it's actually better for us to take off the Grim Lavamancer off the board. Yes, this puts us to 9, but this is for every spells they're starting to put in the graveyard, this is something that can keep dealing us more damage. And currently we don't have a path or a bolt or anything to deal with either of these. But we do have another Snapcaster to block this one. Alright, our opponent's back. We get to move to blocks. We're going to block the Lavamancer like we talked about. So next turn, depending on what they do, we might actually just snap Serum Visions. Just to draw us a card and leave up one of our 1-mana counter spells again. So here, if they want to try and spend 2 burn spells towards our Snapcaster Mage to keep their Grim Lavamancer alive, we're okay with that. We'll counter 1, but of course that won't get it. But yep, down to 9. Rift Bolt suspended. Yeah, we're gonna snap Serum Visions, leaving up a Dispel and a Spell Snare. Yeah, we'll put that on top. The reason we're leaving it on top is because we're going to draw it anyway. Yeah, I'm going to Spell Snare. Oh. I'm going to Spell Snare it. So I want to keep our life as high as we can. And this makes us not instantly dead this turn. Well, I guess we still could be just dead because they could have just 2 1-mana burn spells in their hand, or 2 mana and 1 mana. Yep, we're just dead. Yeah, it feels like a bolt. Suspend Rift Bolt. Okay. Well, we are almost certainly just dead, since we cannot counter a Rift Bolt. Oh. That's unfortunate. If we had 1 more turn, we'd be able to get there. Yeah, alright, let's go to the next game. Yay, sorceries. Alright, well, let's try it again. Actually, I think we're going to take a path over the Vendilion Clique. We will play first. Many more lands. Alright, well, I mean, this hand does things that we want our hands to do, so we'll keep it. Okay, we will keep this one. And yeah, we'll keep the third line on top in case they have a Goblin Guide on turn 1. We're going to lead on Flooded Strand because we do want to be able to grab our own Lightning Bolt. Alrighty. Alright, so there's a Goblin Guide, just like we were hoping. Well, not necessarily hoping, but expecting. Yep, and triggers. Yep. Alright. Logic Knot. I think that's one we're okay with. Yeah, I think we're fine keeping Logic Knot on top. It's another counter spell we can play. Plus, we're okay with this just getting a basic island. Yeah, that should be fine. We're gonna leave up Purge just in case. Alright, Swift Spear. Alright, let's bolt it. Alright, we're fetching in a turn here, so we'll just grab a. I guess a Steam Winds tapped. Alright, we'll play this tap too. Excuse me, and pass. Alright. So Rift Bolt suspended. The issue here is we don't have a clock, which is a problem. We're probably at the point where I think we'll let ourselves get helixed. Alright, so the nice thing is if they play a creature, we have a removal spell for the creature, and we can counter it instant. Alright. So here, end of turn. I don't actually want to fetch because I don't really know what I want to get yet. So I'm just going to untap. Nice. All right, that's great. All right, yeah. Let's go ahead and so 2 mana. Make him pay 3 for it. Yeah. So that was the one they knew about. I'll let the Lava Spike happen. I don't want to get Skull Cracked, so I want to play this when I have Negate up. Yeah, I'm just going to gain 4 life now. Yeah, they're going to go to Skull Crack me. Negate their Skull Crack. Yep, Swift Spear. We'll take 1 from the Swift Spear here. Alright, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so on the bright side, next turn we'll be able to start attacking with Colonnade. This is where we really hope they would have advanced another creature to the board. We're just going to get this off the table. Actually, you know what? I don't think we're going to do that. Alright, we'll take it. Alright, so 4. Oh, we're getting Skull Cracked. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Yep. And now we're just dead. Yeah, now we're just 100% dead. Or not. Ooh, okay. Alright, let's Teferi. Alright, that's good. Yeah, we're gonna untap 2 red lands here, I think. Alright. So I feel pretty good after drawing a negate there. Alright, Rift Bolt. Alright, so importantly we got Rift Bolt covered. Let's draw a card. Tapped. Alright, let's animate. Start attacking for 4 here. Searing Blaze. I'm gonna negate that. Or dispel it. Alright, let's untap. Unfortunately, we're gonna probably have to negate this Rift Bolt. Yeah, we could still just be dead here. Alright, we're not just dead. Well, okay, that's not true. They could have easily have a Boros Charm there. Alright, let's plus. Alright, and then alright, with his ability on the stack. This is the part where we hope he doesn't have a skull crack. Is it a Boros Charm? Okay, well. It's not nearly as bad as I was afraid it was going to be. Gain 6, go back up to 7. Alright. I feel much better now. Yeah, alright. Yeah, so that put us in a great spot, allowing us to timely and Helix next turn to put ourselves up well above 10. Plus, we had Teferi here to keep ticking up to get to way to win the game, as well as having our man lands to start beating him down with. That's one thing I really like about Jeskai is the fact that we do have this life gain package just built in Helixes, so Burn's not the absolute worst matchup post board. Big thing there was we did sneak away game 1, which was very important. Alright guys, I'll catch you guys for the next round. We'll be back in just a moment. Alright, we're back for match number 5 with Jeskai Control, and we'll be on the draw. This hand's fine. It's nothing amazing, but it's got spells we can cast. Well, looks like we're in the Jeskai mirror match, which means this hand's not great. They could also be blue, but just straight blue-white, so that's possible too. Opt. Oh, yeah, they're blue. They're most likely blue-white control. Which on the plus side, alright, it's a good one. Jace is a pretty strong draw. Cycling Illumination, okay. I'm gonna fetch here. Grab a Steam Vents, taps. No reason to take damage here. Alright, well they probably have a Logic Knots. I think that's okay. We'll play Search, get it countered. No. Okay, so you see there, it's a huge deal that it doesn't get countered. Yeah, we're just gonna grab an island. We have this Sacred Foundry, and we have another way to get a blue-white land, so... Alright, Jace. Well... I guess I should have waited to fetch. That was bad. This gives them more information, because now they know that Jace is going to die. Always yield to it. Put the second Teferi in the yard. We don't really want it. I will happily play a Jace here, though. And because they don't seem to be Jeskai, I'm not going to Fate Seal. Right, we're going to shuffle away those 2 lands. Or at least ideally that's what we're going to do. So here if he plays his own Teferi, that's pretty awkward, but... Yes. Brainstorm. I think I do want to hold off and not quite try and play Teferi yet, since we do have Logic Knot to counter their spells. Alright, we're going to counter this because it can kill. Yeah. Since it can kill Jace, we're going to counter it. I'm just going to fetch this now. It's a pretty interesting tech there. I like it. Yes, graveyard. Yes, nope. Oh, why did I transform it? That was bad. Alright, well. Brainstorm. You know what? Let's use it. Alright, take a Helix. A little disappointing, but yep. Alright, opt. Alright, well that's a ton of basic lands. Or a ton of paths, I mean, not basics. So I mean, so we got a huge Logic Knot. Yeah, we shouldn't have flipped that. I just so used to just always hitting yes whenever we're playing modern or standard and stuff. So, which I mean, Field Rune's still in standard. It's not like that's something that's not in standard anymore, but still. All right. Well, we're gonna try to Logic Knot this. We'll make him pay 4. That's interesting. Brainstorm. Knock that one off. Play Teferi. Let's go and uptick Teferi here. Nice, that's a pretty good one. Yeah, we're gonna untap 2 lands here. very possible I might Vendilion Clique end of turn. Just kind of see what they got. Okay, and that's all she wrote for them. Post board here. Alright, so in the control matchup, definitely want these, and I think I want Elspeth as well. So Vendilion Clique's fine. Electrolyze is kind of whatever. Path can kill opposing colonnades. Maybe that's fine. I don't know. This feels weird. Either way, let's run it back. Let's try it like this. Alright, so the reason Vendilion Clique I think is fine, while yes, they don't have the helixes and bolts like we do, so they don't have as good of ways of getting rid of it. They have like Oust, which is fine. They want to put it on top of our deck. We're going to get extra advantage out of it. Or if they want to go ahead and path it, we're going to get a land out of it. The fact that that's the way they're going to have to deal with it makes it not so great for them. I guess I'll keep it. It's a mirror match, so I want to keep a hand that plays pretty well. Alright, well, that plays pretty well. No, I think we're pretty happy without either of these lands. We already have 5. And while 2 of them are colorless, they'll most likely turn into basics pretty quickly. Oh, interesting. No play, no opt or anything end of turn. Search for Azcanta. That feels pretty bad. Alright, let's fetch. Hollowed Fountain. Tapped. Serum Visions. Again, don't think I really want these 2 lands. Yep. Alright. Alright. See what we got. Well, they've kept every card so far with Search for Azcanta. Rest in peace. Sure. I mean, that does suck, but this is going to let us just get out a beater. Yeah, and unfortunately, like, the super awkward thing here for us is this is going to take us off of the Helix Snap game plan that this deck wins so well with. but it does stop them from actually flipping their search for his Kansa, which we'd rather them have card selection rather than just going to actually search their get the top cards in their deck to grab a land or grab a card. Yep, Helix. Right, spells it. I mean, like, to be honest, if they're gonna spend their dispels and stuff on our burn spells, we'd rather that than them spending it on our counter spells while we try to protect our Teferi. Mm. Yeah, I want to make sure it gets countered. That's a battle I could not afford to lose. Alright, I'm going to leave up Cryptic Command. I'm not going to play Teferi quite yet. So Ben's a Cryptic Command. So that pretty much confirms to me he's got Negate or... Alright, there's a Dispel. Teferi. Could have another counterspell, which is fine. Yep, alright. Yeah, I guess that's the reason I should have attacked first, but... Yeah, resolve their own Jace. Fate Seal. Fate Seal themselves, okay. Alright, let's... I really don't want him to get another activation off of it, but... So he's gonna have 4 cards in his hand. Let's get that off the board. Then opt. Play snap. Play snap. Yes. No basics left to get. Oh, we have 3 islands. Alright. Alright. Yeah, let's bounce this draw card. Alright, that's a good one. Now hopefully they don't have a second count. They don't have a counter spell in hand, or they don't draw a counter spell. Alright, that's pretty good. You have another Jace? Geist is a bit of a problem. Alright, player own search for his Kanta. How many bolts and stuff? I took out 1 bolt. They kept whatever card they had. And we played another bolt and a helix. Oh boy, alright. I'm gonna take 6 here. Helix. No. Yep, so his own search for his Kanta here is pretty good. Alright. Attack. Alright. Should have seen that coming. So this is a situation where rest in peace is actually like something that's really saving our opponent. Because if we've been able to Snapcaster casting our flashing back our spells, and they haven't been, we'd be pretty far ahead. Alright, well we just can't beat that, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think we have any chance of beating a Jace right now. We're just too far behind. It's only on a tier 2 turn clock. No, I mean, Okay. I might get us back into something. Yeah, so send the angel at Jace. Yeah. Alright. Try and draw 5 cards. Yep. Alright. Game 3. Okay, so yeah, I don't think we can change anything. I think we'll just run it back the same way. Yeah. Alright, I'll keep it. Hand's not great, but it's a keeper. Grab a Hallowed Fountain tapped here. That feels pretty awkward. Maybe I should have played. Yeah, I should have played the Colonnade there. I guess I shouldn't have worried about trying to bolt him. All right, well, maybe I should have Helixed them end of turn, since I left it up for that reason. I kind of prefer not. It makes it look like we have a counter spell. Yeah, rest in peace is fine. This means we're deploying an Ambush Viper. Yeah, I mean, right now this is pretty much gonna be our plan. Is just beat him down. Detention Sphere. Alright, we'll let it take our Snapcaster Mage. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna path our Snapcaster. We're gonna lose it anyway. Might as well. Alright. It's a pretty good one there. Well, let's hold 2 counter spells. Fetch. Pretty easy negate there. I tapped that wrong. That's fine. Alright. Here we go. Let's see. Oh, dispel. Well, kind of figured that was going to be the case. Well, that's alright. Animate it. Yeah, put you to 4. Pass the turn, holding up the spell. Yep, I'm going to make him use the Field of Ruin here. Yep. Down to 2. So here I think if they try to get rid of our Snapcaster, we'll protect it. Because next turn we can animate and attack with both, and then they're dead and they don't have a path or something. Alright, well, looks like we got it. They didn't have anything. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. It was pretty fun league, despite the fact that we had 2 rough losses there. Death Shadow, that we kind of kept a bad hand there, so that's a lot to do with that there. Overall, I really like the way this list felt. To be honest, as weird as it sounds, I actually Jace felt better most of the time we played him, but to be fair, that's because he had more got more action. We didn't really get a chance to play Teferi. Definitely one of Blue Eye Control's big advantages is they get to play more Jaces than we do, or they choose to play more Jaces than we do, because they are playing more cards that Jace makes better, as opposed to Teferi for us is just a more powerful card. The Sphinx's Revelation felt great, except for obviously in the control mirror when it just got countered. That didn't feel too good, but besides that, it felt really well. 24 lands felt like the sweet spot. I know a lot of people bounce back and forth between 24, 25. I definitely feel like 24 was perfect. As far as the sideboard goes, Blessed Alliance turned out to be really good there in the burn matchup. Same with Timely. We didn't play against any of the other decks I was really worried about having to play against, like Tron, Death Shadow. We didn't play against any of those matchups, so I don't have a really good judge of whether or not those matchups are going to be as tough as I think they are. But overall, the deck felt great. I really enjoyed it, and I was very hesitant to try it because I've had such a rough time playing Jeskai Control the last couple months. It hasn't been fun. But this league was actually really fun. I personally really like the grindy mirror matches. Not in a big tournament setting, but like in this, because it really it's fun for me because it makes you think. You have to really try and strategize and try and find your outs. Um, so and another thing is their rest in peace looked pretty good because it stopped our snapcasters from doing anything, especially when we had bolts and helixes that we could use with snap. But overall, I would say for them, typically Snapcaster's more powerful um, than Rest in Peace. Shutting off our Snapcasters isn't as powerful as using their own. So I would have definitely not played Rest in Peace against us. But I don't think Graveyard Hate against Jeskai decks and Blue Eye decks is that good when they're just for Snapcasters. So, because even Search for His Contest is fine without being able to be flipped. But alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you want to catch more videos like this, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Also, we have quite a few other modern videos up on the channel. This is our first Jeskai Control list, but we'll probably have some more put up eventually. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I will catch you guys next time.